So today we have Caesar from Planet of the Apes taking on Blue from Jurassic World. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, as always, we gotta talk about strength. Well, Blue easily overpowered and killed the dude, accidentally knocked over Owen with a tail whip, overpowered and beat Echo, fight against the Indoraptor and the Scorpius Rexes surprisingly well, despite being much smaller than them, and even did some damage to the Indominus. And although it was minimal, it's still impressive. But Caesar had easily beat up and killed people through chains with enough force to one-shot two people at the same time, brutalized an ape, and choked a gorilla to death with a headlock. I'd say Caesar is stronger. He's just got a more muscular body because he is a primate, a chimpanzee to be exact. But what about durability? Well, Blue got right back up after crashing through a bed by the Indoraptor, was fine after a car crash, and recovered after being sent flying by the Indominus hard enough to crack concrete. She even survived being shot long enough for them to perform surgery on her, and then she survived that as well. But Caesar kept on going after a gunshot wound, and then took hits from Koba and a great fall while suffering from that bullet wound. He also survived a crossbow bolt for a good long while. I'd say they're fairly even here, just based off feats. They've both been survived being shot. Yeah. And now speed. Well, Caesar actually doesn't have hardly any speed feats, not any real ones. He did quickly climb this massive tree, and since he's also a primate, this means his body was designed for agility, and he showed this when he used a house as his own personal jungle gym, just with ease. But Blue can run up to 60 miles per hour, easily outpace an ATV and motorcycle, and he even narrowly evaded a point blank explosion. Or she, sorry. What makes this more impressive is that she didn't even immediately run before it exploded. She took like a second or two to realize what was going on and then ran, and she still evaded most of it. She still got sent forward a little bit, but she dodged the worst of it. And yeah, I'd say Blue is faster. So, physically, Caesar is bulkier and stronger, while Blue is leaner and faster. Now, how do they fight? Well, being a raptor who's adapted to hunting and surviving without a pack, Blue pounces on her opponent and bites and claws it until it stops moving. Her teeth are designed to rip apart flesh, and her claws can easily pierce through bone. She bested Echo, helped best the Indoraptor, fought against the Scorpius Rexes, and even helped take down the Indominus. But Caesar, however, is a chimpanzee and fights just like they and other primates do, ground and pound. Simply put, he gets on top of his opponent and uses his powerful arms and hands to beat them. Like, that's what he does. He also seems to know at least some wrestling moves. As like I said earlier, he choked that one ape to death with a headlock. But now on to probably the most important part of the video, intelligence. Blue was regarded as the second smartest thing on Earth. Due to her and Owen's emotional connection, she was smart enough to take orders from him and remember him after months of not seeing him. She quickly realized that hazardous gases were flammable and quickly left. Not to mention, both the Irex and the Indoraptor had her intelligence, and both of them were capable of setting traps and strategizing. But when he was 3, it was said that Caesar was considerably smarter than a 3-year-old human. He knew sign language and taught it to other apes, quickly figured out how to use grenades and other firearms, make weapons like spears and arrows, understand emotions, and he was a great leader and strategist. Overall, I'd say Blue is smarter simply because she survived on Isla Nublar for months without a pack, which for a raptor should have been a death sentence. Uh, But I will say that it is close because both were able to think for themselves and realize they didn't have to listen to people. So, who wins? Well, I think it depends on who gets the jump on the other first. If Blue does this, she'll just simply start ripping Caesar's flesh apart with her razor sharp teeth and claws. But if it's Caesar, then he'll ground and pound with his fist until Blue stops moving. I'd say it's more likely Caesar will win. Due to his more robust and stronger body, almost equal, if not better, intelligence, and even if Blue was able to get on top of him, his body is more likely to be able to counter it than vice versa. And I know I said Blue was smarter, but you could easily make a debate for that Caesar is stronger. That's how close they are in intelligence. And I don't think speed is actually a big factor in this fight at all. This is a very interesting fight that I do think either one could win, but I just think it's more likely that Caesar will win due to his ability to use weapons and his more robust and stronger body. Yeah, I'm siding with Caesar. Caesar wins. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all the great stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day. Peace.